Hey everybody, we are back. It's been such a long time.
Such a long time. How does that song go?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, happy Sunday to you, everyone. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and all the other holidays that we missed in between. We're just gonna jump right in. So everybody's going with their New Year's resolutions. So this Sunday, we're gonna talk about how to get your groove back, basically, with your spouse. 3 ways to reconnect. It's the beginning of the year. Let's start off right. The very first one is knowing when to walk away and when to let go. And we're not saying walk away or let go from your marriage or your relationship. We're saying, within that argument at that time.
Yeah, you gotta know when to pull back. Sometimes, your wife might be right, she may be wrong, but you gotta know, I guess.
It's almost like picking and choosing your battles.
Right. Because gotta look at the bigger picture. You know what I mean? So say you don't like the color, the pillow she picked for the bedroom. Is it really that serious to have a fallout argument over the color of a pillow in the bedroom? Because we've been going through this with designing the house and getting the house together.
Yeah.
And it's been like we learned to pick those battles though, because we don't want that to come in between us and pull us out of sync with what we already have established.
The second one is learning to accept, a different point of view. And it kind of goes into what we just said. Like, you're not gonna always be right. And even if you are, you have to be able to at least, it's the listen to understand, not listen to respond set up. It is a cognitive decision that you have to make in every situation, being able to pull yourself back, truly listen to your spouse, and at least try to understand where they're coming from. Even if you don't agree with it, try to at least better understand where they're coming from.
And I think that's big for men, because men always want to, we want the wife's input, but ultimately the man gets the final say in a marriage. You know what I mean? So I think that's big for a man to, accept his wife's point of view. Like, you know what, baby, you're right this time. Let's go your route. You know what I mean? It doesn't make you any less of a man, doesn't make you any less of, less of a husband or anything. But sometimes you got to learn to accept that different point of view, because like I say, your wife sees your blind spots. Your wife sees what you can't see. You know what I mean? And I think it's really important. You got to understand that and use those tools. You know what I mean? Because she grew up differently. She's raised differently than you. She saw different things. You know what I mean? So don't neglect what she went through. You know what I mean? Just because you think you know everything and you the man, but you got to learn to just accept that different point of view.
That's something that we've had to learn. Like, we're still working through that, honestly.
Right.
The very last point is schedule alone time. Date nights are crucial. And we've said it before, you don't have to go out and spend money. Your date night can be sitting right there on the couch watching TV, or, sleep in the TV watching you.
Watching that Cowboy game.
Yeah. Anyways. But I mean, it doesn't always have to be extravagant. But every once in a while, you really got to schedule that time. Like, once the kids are in bed, that should be your time. So, like, no phones, no, if you're watching TV, it's something that you both want to watch and you're together. The enemy likes to wedge his way in. So if you guys eliminate the space in between you or the differences, it closes that gap. If you continue to pray together, it'll bring you guys closer. That should be scheduled into your alone time. Prayer should be a scheduled alone time activity with you guys.
Right, and that's a sacrifice. I know a lot of you we're working, we got kids, we got a lot going on, we're tired, we're this. But if you don't schedule that alone time, you'll be out of sync so quick you won't even know what happened. You'll wake up and look and be like, dang, like we were good just a week ago.
What happened?
And it's just you're not being you're not spending that time with your spouse. You're not taking the initiative to take the extra step. Yeah, you sleepy, you tired, but okay, I'm gonna stay with my lady and watch a 30-minute episode of this show or whatever it may be. Just so we know that we're good and we're back in sync. And the final thing we got about getting in sync with your partner is you got to pray about him. Like, sometimes, that's something that we felt ourselves falling out of sync, and we were like, what's going on? Everything's good, but when we kind of fell out on praying together. And I feel like if you're praying together, and you can pray to God, hey, God, pray for our sync, pray for our stream, pray for us to be back in sync with each other, pray, just continue to pray over the situation. I feel like it can change the situation, because I remember there was a time in my life before me and Kayla got married, I was forcing myself to be with Kayla. I was like, you know what, I'm trying to make it work. I mean, I'm really not into it. I'm really not doing it. I was asking God, like, God, help me love this. It just became easier and easier and easier, you know, as I continued to pray every night, you know, just God bring me closer to this woman. And then it brought us to the position where we're in now. And like I said before, I love this woman. I don't know what I would do without this woman. But it was the point in my life where it was like, I had to force myself to love her. And you know what I mean? And it's just crazy looking back over that and seeing how I literally seeing God move, not just in my life, but in her life as well.
Yeah. So really, y'all, in a nutshell, that's it. Just be sure to know when to walk away, pick and choose those battles, be able to accept a different point of view, learn to pray with each other, and make sure you schedule that alone time. Be sure to hit www.thestudsons.com. All the content from today is on there, minus the prayer. We added that one last minute. But keep up track with all of our events, www.thestudsons.com. We love you guys so much, and we'll see you next week. Peace out.
Peace.